Hello everyone, we are Lab Rats and we are ready to check out the latest and most unusual slime recipes. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell so as not to miss the next cool checks. And we are moving on to the first recipe. It is the most common slime sold in the stores. It seems that it's just perfect for a makeover because its slime is quite tight and stretches poorly. And most often it just breaks into pieces. Let's try to fix it with a small amount of honey. Add a little honey to the slime with a spoon. Now mix in the hands. The store slime becomes very slippery and something happens that nobody would have expected. It literally begins to fall into pieces. And then these pieces cannot seem to stick back together during mixing. We often modify store slimes using a variety of ingredients. But this is perhaps the first time we witness something like that. We try to stretch each of the slime pieces, but nothing good comes of it. Unfortunately, this recipe did not work for us. Write in the comments, have you ever made slime recipes work well with honey? Here comes to the second recipe, and for it we also need a store slime. The algorithm is just like in the previous recipe. Add a small amount of boiling water in a bowl with a slime and try to combine boiling water with the slime using a spoon. The slime has cooled down, but as you can see it is not yet possible to mix them together well enough. Add a small amount of citric acid and again try to stir with a spoon. But this is not very convenient and not at all effective, so it's time to take the slime in my hands. The slime to which we've added citric acid becomes slimy and begins to divide into separate pieces. Put it back in the bowl and add the yellow light Play-Doh. And again, the spoon was not suitable for mixing. You have to take all these pieces into your hands and mix thoroughly. Light Play-Doh becomes very soft and sticky, and it smears on the fingers. But you need to try to combine it with our store slime. To make this easier, according to the recipe, add a few drops of sodium tetraborate. Thanks to tetraborate, Play-Doh ceases to be so liquid and eventually mixes up with slime. And that's what we get. Such a bright slime, but a little too thick in consistency. But it still stretches much better than the store slime originally did. We squeeze into a bowl the peel-off mask of a beautiful silver colour. Now it's time to add the detergent. The exact proportions are not indicated. So we will pour a small amount, mix and see what happens. Immediately after adding the detergent it begins to thicken, the peel-off mask, but then this effect disappears and the mixture turns liquid again. Therefore, let us add a little Play-Doh in pieces for now, and then, if necessary, we will return to the detergent again. Thoroughly mix the Play-Doh into our mass using a spoon. Now put a teaspoon of kinetic sand in a bowl and mix. Nothing special happens, so add another teaspoon of sand. And then another one. By the way, when mixing the sand creaks very unpleasantly, so if you hate such sounds it's better not to make recipes with sand. Unfortunately our mass does not even think of turning into a slime, so we take the detergent back into our hands and try to add it in again. There is clearly some kind of thickening effect from the detergent, but so far it is insufficient, so we continue to add it again and again. It takes a very long time to bring the mass to the wanted state by mixing it well. Finally, the slime began to unstick from the walls of the bowl and you can try to pick it up in your hands. Unfortunately, it becomes clear that the situation is not entirely rosy. Of course, the slime stretches very well into a transparent film and drips down, but it also is terribly smearing all over the fingers and sticks to them like there's no tomorrow. You have to add a little detergent directly to the slime that is in your hands. We knead the slime thoroughly, removing it from the fingers with great difficulty. Then we add some more detergent and continue to mix. But as you see, nothing fundamentally changes. And especially I want to draw your attention to the fact that detergent tend to dry out the skin on your hands when coming in contact with them. Therefore I do not recommend using them as a thickener, especially when you consider how unimpressive is the result. For the next recipe, we take bright orange Play-Doh. Then we soap our hands with the most ordinary soap. Take Play-Doh with soapy hands and begin to knead it. The effect is shocking. Suddenly, Play-Doh begins to break into small pieces. Let's try to add a little water. Perhaps this will help to connect them back together. We continue to knead Play-Doh with soap in our hands. But it just gets worse. Just look at what it has become. It looks like bright flower petals, but not the slime. Unfortunately, this recipe did not work out. Subscribe to our channel and press the link button if you've enjoyed our experiments. Stay safe and have fun. See you soon. Bye bye.